News and Views with Elliot Rodriguez. On the air and on the web at cbsmiami.com.
Welcome back. American entertainers have a long tradition of putting on shows for the men and women of the armed forces. From Bob Hope to Robin Williams, some incredible showmen have hit the road to bring a smile to our troops. Well, now South Florida's own Cirque Dreams has been selected by the Defense Department to entertain U.S. troops starting in January. They're taking the excitement of Cirque Dreams Jungle Fantasy to military bases in 17 countries. Here's some of what the troops will see. And joining me this morning is Neil Goldberg. He's the creator, director, and producer of Cirque Dreams. And Neil, welcome to the show. Nice to have you.
It's great to see you again.
And 17 countries starting in January. You're going to get a lot of frequent flyer miles, and I'm sure you're very excited about it.
Yeah, we are. January 5th, we launch our first world tour with Armed Forces Entertainment from Joint Base Pearl Harbor, Hickam, and in Hawaii. Then after that, Guam, and then we're off and around the world.
Tell me the genesis of this. Did you approach the Defense Department of this, or did they contact you? How did this all start?
You know, it's interesting. A couple of years ago, a service member was on leave back in the States and had sent an email to our information site requesting if he could propose to his fiancée as part of one of our entertainment experiences. And a light went off in my head, and I thought, what a spectacular idea. And we orchestrated it, and what was so heartwarming and memorable was not just the response, but all the comments that we received afterwards. And I just started wondering, you know, what kind of entertainment do we provide to our service members and their families around the world? Armed Forces Entertainment reaches over 500,000 service members and their families around the world. And so I went on this journey with my team. We were fortunate enough to navigate through all the channels and meet the right people. And once we aligned ourselves with the appropriate parties at Armed Forces Entertainment, we started the negotiating. Last April, we did an experiment at 4 bases in Korea, 6 performances, standing room only. I don't know the tens of thousands of people, but once again, the response, the families, the children, the significant others, every member that had an opportunity to see this was just overwhelmed and amazed, because it was a different level and caliber and quality. It was, you know, our shows, the Cirque Dreams brand, since 1993, we've always touted the fact that something for everyone, you know. You can bring mom, you can bring dad, you can bring the grandparents, you can bring the kids. And so we have these service members who reposition themselves around the world on our behalf. And we just assume that, you know, they're protecting our country and doing their job, but, you know, we don't know whether they have the opportunity to dine out the way we do or go to movies. And so I'm really proud of the fact that this caliber of entertainment is now going to be available to them.
Tell me about the feeling that you get performing before members of the military compared to the performances that you put on to audiences here in South Florida. I know right now you're playing in Busch Gardens. Tell me about that feeling.
Well, you know, it's very different when you create a show. Cirque Dreams Jungle Fantasy started on Broadway in 2008. And, of course, I never thought that the emotions and the feelings that I had when that occurred I could ever surpass. And then we went on a spectacular journey through the country, and since then it's been Cirque Dreams Illumination and Cirque Dreams Holidays, and there's so many more on the horizon. But this is so different, because this is giving back. Cirque Dreams has had great success, much in part to the support of South Florida since we started in 1993. I started my foundation in 2007, and I thought, okay, that's so great. I can enrich the life of young artists in high schools and local communities and art ventures. And then this came along, and I keep finding these new ways that heighten my passion and experience and fulfillment. And that's really what this is. Working with the people at Armed Forces Entertainment has been phenomenal. It's a business and industry unto itself, but their commitment to not just entertaining the service members and their families, but letting the rest of our country know that they have this commitment, letting the civilian community know this commitment exists.
I think, in fact, we have a short interview with one of the commanding officers, if you will, from Armed Forces Entertainment, and let's listen to what they have to say about Cirque Dreams being involved in entertaining our troops.
We're thrilled to partner with a fabulous organization like Cirque Dreams to bring world-class entertainment to our men and women stationed overseas. It's not often that we have the opportunity to bring Broadway caliber talent to the troops, so this is an especially exciting tour for all of us. The pledge of support Neil Goldberg and Cirque Dreams is making to our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines with this upcoming world tour is an incredible way for him and his company to say thank you for your military service.
Okay, you start in January, and you're going to start in Pearl Harbor. Tell me about some of the other exciting places where you'll be visiting.
We go, and not necessarily in any order, because I don't know the order, but Germany, the Netherlands, UK, Portugal, Spain, Italy, Turkey, Southwest Asia. A lot of really interesting places.
And is this going to be the same show, the Jungle Dream show?
Yeah, it's going to be a modified version. The show on Broadway was 90 minutes.
Yeah.
This is going to be 75 minutes. And obviously we are taking into consideration how we can travel and orchestrate. We don't have theaters over there. We are actually going to be performing in a variety of spaces, hangars, gymnasiums, large rooms, and so we've got a lot of technical advance work that we need to do, and I think there are probably many producers that would shun at the idea of having to readapt and readjust their show to all of these different environments. Sure. But to me, it's a challenge that we wanted to rise to the occasion. The other thing that's so interesting is that we have employed hundreds and hundreds of artists from all over the world to create these shows, but I'm also really proud of the fact that the cast that we've trained and that we're hiring and sending overseas as part of this world tour partnership are all Americans, all U.S. citizens.
Well, that's fantastic, and bringing that quality entertainment to our troops right now when they have such an amazing job that they're doing serving our country is just something that I can understand how you're looking forward to it, and so proud of it, so proud of doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I am. I found out this morning, we have a show, Cirque Dreams and Dinner now, in partnership with Norwegian, which is also based, here in South Florida. And that ship, the Epic, is doing a Spain-Italy itinerary right now. And Cirque Dreams and Dinner, our brand, is so popular over there that we just found out that the base in Italy actually reaches over 20,000 service members and their families. So we're expecting, and we don't know what the capacity is, maybe 5,000, 6,000 in the venue. So now we're talking about screens and monitors and being able to let everyone see it from the outside and some of the auxiliary spaces as well. So it's really, the logistics are exciting, the opportunity is exciting, it feels great, and I could share with everyone that you want to have a great feeling in this time. Give something back, do something good, and you'll be amazed how far it takes you in life.
I can't think of a more worthy audience and a great show. Neil Goldberg, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Great to be here.
News and Views this morning. Always nice to see you, Neil. All right, still ahead. It is back to school time, folks. When News and Views continues, stay with us.